Ride sharing has made getting around easy. But what happens if you're injured in an Uber or Lyft accident? Who is actually responsible for your injuries? The driver, the rideshare company, or someone else entirely? Let's break it down so you know what to do if this happens to you in Oregon or Washington. I'm Louis Landerholm with Pacific Cascade Legal, and today I'm talking about who you can pursue a claim against in a ride-sharing accident. If you've been hurt in a ride, it's important to understand your rights and the steps you can take to protect yourself. And if you need guidance, don't hesitate to reach out. Liability in ride-sharing cases isn't always straightforward. Unlike a regular car crash, multiple parties could share responsibility depending on what was happening when the accident occurred. Let's go step by step. The first person we look at is the driver of the rideshare vehicle. Say they were speeding, ran a red light, or got distracted checking their phone, they can be held liable. However, whether their personal insurance or the rideshare company's policy apply depends on their app status. App off. The driver is treated like any regular driver. Their personal auto insurance is responsible. But if that insurer learns they were driving for profit, coverage might be denied entirely. App on. Waiting for a request. Here, Uber or Lyft may offer contingent liability coverage, usually limited to about $50,000 per person for injuries in both Oregon and Washington. Ride accepted or passenger on board. Once you've been matched and picked up, the rideshare company's $1 million commercial liability policy takes effect. This also covers uninsured or underinsured motorist claims, which can make a big difference in serious injury cases. Next, the rideshare company itself can sometimes be held accountable. They maintain those large commercial policies, but actually getting the company to accept responsibility isn't easy. Because most drivers are classified as independent contractors, Uber and Lyft often try to distance themselves from driver negligence. To be able to prove company liability, your attorney may need to subpoena digital evidence like ride logs or GPS data showing the driver's status in the app when the crash occurred. These corporations also have their own insurance adjusters and legal team whose jobs are to minimize payouts, which can make negotiations much tougher than with a standard car accident claim. It doesn't stop there. Other parties could share in the responsibility depending on how the crash occurred. For instance, if another driver caused the collision by running a stop sign or following too close. A vehicle manufacturer or mechanic if a defective brake system, tire, or airbag contributed to your injury. Government entities, in rare cases, if dangerous road conditions or poor signage played a role in causing the crash. Each of these factors can overlap, which is why rideshare claims can require a more in-depth investigation. In Washington, the law gives certain drivers protections under HB 2076, which also clarifies coverage while the driver is logged into the app. That can impact how your claim is processed and which insurance policy applies. In Oregon, the system is fault-based, and while state law requires rideshare companies to provide that $1 million coverage during active rides, the process can vary depending on the city and the interactions between personal and commercial coverage. After any rideshare accident, your best move is to gather evidence early. Take photos and videos of the vehicles in the scene. Get contact information from the driver and any witnesses. Save your ride receipt or app details to confirm whether the trip was active, and seek medical attention right away, even if you don't think you're seriously hurt. It creates a record that's essential for your claim. Keep in mind, Oregon and Washington have strict statutes of limitations, so waiting too long to file could affect your right to compensation. If you've been hurt in a rideshare accident in Oregon or Washington, call us at Pacific Cascade Legal or visit our website to schedule a consultation. We'll help you navigate the process and fight for the compensation you deserve.